Leah and I compete in horsemanship.
Okay. We'll first start off with what's going through your mind right now. You're headed to a national championship.
I'm so excited. I mean, it was such a roller coaster of a day. We tied horsemanship and flat just killed it at the end of the day and really brought it together for the team.
What's kind of the team chemistry right now?
It's insane. I mean, despite COVID, we all had our masks on and quick hug and release, but we're so excited to go tomorrow and we're ready to fix the things that prevents us from taking it to the top of the SEC and make sure it doesn't happen again.
So what did it feel like when y'all were tied going into the last 4 rides and completely swept them? What did y'all feel nerve-wracking? I mean, I know you weren't competing, but you still have those nerves. What was the team atmosphere like, I guess, in the stands?
It's definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, I had a few teammates like grab my arm and I was just like, don't touch me. Our team has it. Like, there's no need to be nervous. I mean, just trust our teammates. They've done it all season. They know what they're doing and they want just as bad as us. So we knew they were going to have our backs.
And have you competed at nationals before?
No.
So how's it felt competing at nationals for the first time?
It's awesome. I mean, I competed at some high-ranking events during my youth career, but this is just another level of being a part of a team, and it's stressful because you're part of something bigger than yourself. So it's just so much fun knowing, like, if I mess up, people have my back, and if they mess up, I have theirs. It's really a nice feeling.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
I got one, Whitney.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All good. So you guys are making it to the national championship, and you guys were in the national finals the last time when you were here a couple of years ago. Just talk about getting back and being able to overcome that that obstacle you may have had 2 years ago, where it was a close meet back and forth, and Auburn just pulled it out late in the end. Just talk about being able to get some revenge in a sense.
Well, I'm a freshman this year, so there's not a lot of revenge for me. There's definitely revenge from SECs this year, but I think despite past losses and past mistakes, we're ready to move forward and prevent those from happening again and come out and be the best version of ourselves and come out and put the dogs on top.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Same thing. Introduce yourself and which events you competed in today.
My name is Isabelle Heckler, and I compete on the flat.
Asking you the same first question. What's going through your mind right now?
It's such an exciting time to be a Bulldog, as always. There's just such great camaraderie on this team. We have so much excitement and so much hunger going into tomorrow. It's been a heck of a year. I mean, with COVID and so many precautions that we've taken, but I think just that extra commitment, that extra investment that we've all taken, especially after not being able to compete for national championship last year, is really showing in our ride and our hunger and our passion. We actually, every team was told that we couldn't cheer as loud as we wanted to, and I think that's just a testament to how hungry every team in the NCAA wants it. But us dogs, I mean, I've never seen this kind of fire underneath us, and so it's just a great feeling going into tomorrow, and we're really grateful to get to be here in the first place.
So y'all were tied going in to flat. What was going through your mind getting on that horse one last time?
I actually got on early and I had to get off because I was on too early. So I think we were just super hungry. We knew we were capable of bringing it home and getting it. They put the hand up. Should I stop? Okay. We were super hungry. We knew that we were capable of getting the job done today. I think I couldn't have asked for better teammates, better riders, better support that I had from the 3 others competing flat, also the alternates. There's so many people who make moments like that and sweeps like that happen. I think it's just a testament to how well we can handle pressure and how we can step up when the spotlight is on us the brightest. So definitely it's been a long time coming. I think for this flat squad, we rode really well today. There's still a lot of doors that we can close to make sure that tomorrow goes according to plan. So definitely looking forward to championship day.
Max?
Yeah, so similar to Whitney's question. So you guys were going into flat tied. and you dropped the fences earlier on, so you obviously had to overcome that deficit. Yet you guys were leading in raw score in each individual event. So was there sort of a confidence you guys had after winning, in raw score, and maybe the points weren't going your way in that last bit where it's like, guys, we have multiple ways we can win. We can win with a tie. We can win with an outright win. Did that just give you a little extra boost there at the end and give you the confidence you needed to just finish the day strong?
I think the nature of this team is that we want to go, 20-0 in every in. So I think regardless of what was going on with raw score, with the overall meet in terms of scoring, we just knew we needed to do and accomplish that today. I think we had confidence in our teammates regardless of points, regardless of the horses that we were riding. We just knew we could do it. And so I think the focus today was just on riding every single step and making sure that we controlled everything that we could once we got into that ring. And that's something that I'm so proud of all of these girls for today.
And last question for me. So if that's all good, Whitney.
Yeah.
Yesterday there was an energy, it seemed like, when Auburn lost, obviously. Now it's going to be you're going to have a challenge tomorrow in SMU, and SMU is a great program, and you guys have had a strong journey through downing TCU yesterday and then Oklahoma State today, which are two strong teams. Is there a little added bonus, a little added buzz around the facility since, Auburn's no longer there and they got bounced in the first round, which is something that has not been the case in years past?
I think with nationals, something we talk about is that it's anybody's game and it's anybody's title. We never go in expecting one team to come out on top, but we know deep down, that we are the team to beat, and that's always been the case. We are beating the previous version of ourselves every time we go into practice, every time we go into the ring. When we do video review, rarely are we watching the other person's pattern. We're watching, how can we get better? And so I think just that investment that we make in ourselves and that commitment that we have to being the best version of ourselves on that horse on that day is something that pushes us to be, the team and the program that we are. I think, going into tomorrow, it's not slated for either team to come out on top, and that's the nature of the sport, and that's the nature of a judge sport, is that, it comes down to riding, and I think that's something we're looking forward to tomorrow, is winning the riding game that is winning a national championship.
All right, after we swept in the flat, it really became back to our habits, that was wonderful. Here are the things that we did really well. Now let's talk about where we need to close the door. Where are the places we can improve? How are we getting prepared for tomorrow? Celebrate for a moment. You guys did a great job. But it's really quickly cached with, let's invest in tomorrow. And that's one of the things that's so incredible about this team, is they too are always looking forward.
And what will you tell your team tonight getting ready for tomorrow? I know you talked about it a little bit, but what's kind of your mindset going into another national championship when you've been there already? We already had a quick team meeting, and it got to be very brief. It was enjoy this moment, but we did our job day 1, we did our job 2, and don't forget we have a job to do day 3. We are not going to be done until that job is complete. So what we need to make sure to do is close the door, do our reviews, be prepared, let's get focused, let's talk about what the schedule is. So it was a moment of big yelling and cheering and allowing ourselves to have that moment, because we were being fairly well behaved in the arena, but afterwards it was back to work. All right, that's all I've got for you.
Okay, sounds good.